This video app review is brought to you by the iPhoneAppReview.com.
What's up, everybody? This is Luke Patrick with the iPhoneAppReview.com. Today we're sending out yet another video review, this time taking a look at an application called Amelia, Amelia herself is not the terror of the night. And this is an iPad-specific ebook for children that is already loaded up on my iPad and is ready to roll. So without any further ado, I am going to go ahead and hit the button to sort of jump into this, and frantically turn down the volume just to sort of make it easier to hear me. Sorry, I was thinking about something I'm going to mention later, so we'll deal with that in a second. First of all, obviously the application is, of course, an ebook. Essentially, the idea is that you start with the story of this child who is sort of out exploring this mystical, magical forest with her friends, dealing with an adversary that's introduced later, as well as a few curious elements such as the death of this turtle because of certain stealing of his soul. All of this is, of course, part of the story, which when we do these reviews, we tend not to focus on the story so much, simply because if you want the story, you can read the book. We will say that the story is absolutely fantastic. It's simply marvelous, actually. It's one of the best written ones that we have seen in a while. But what we are going to talk about is the style, the direction, and the overall appeal of the app. So for instance, if you'll notice, we have something rather curious going on here. This is kind of creepy. I mentioned the fact that we have a dead turtle. I'm not giving anything away. That happens pretty quickly. But if you'll notice, all of the characters have a sort of very unique Alice in Wonderland kind of style to them, or something more like, say, we hate to drop the name, but any of the Tim Burton movies that have come out in recent memory, that sort of appealed to them, which is something that we just adore. We unbelievably love that sort of art style and that direction that's emerged in the last couple of years, and therefore we like to share that with our kids, so this is something that we appreciate immensely, the fact that this app even exists. As an example, for instance, you can tap various things within the interface to produce certain results. So for instance, I have this character here, Wine, and if I happen to push on Wine's lantern, then we get the result of the tortoise losing his soul. Tortoise, of course it is. Also, on each and every single page of the app, you do have this, which is the ability to tap what's going on in and around the scenery, so to speak, and receive some input. And as along the way, you'll collect stars. If you collect enough of these stars, you get a cool bonus, as in bonus content, which we like quite a bit. Let's see if I can't find the other star here. I don't know where it is, actually. And nothing going on there, so I don't know. Obviously lots of Pokeballs, though. This is quite, there we go. This is quite a brilliant addition, simply because it adds more value to each and every page. And it's not something that we see with these sort of ebooks. Of course, we see all of this standard sort of page flipping and good artwork, etc., and some navigation controls, but we hardly ever see this level of interactivity. We like this a rather fantastic amount. We think it's simply brilliant. On the subject of the creepy artwork, we are going to mention that it is absolutely fantastic. I mean, look at this. It's hand-drawn, it's marvelous, it's gorgeous, everything about it is rockin'. The app is also only $1.99. That's a solid $2 for everything that you will get with this application. It is a very hefty story. It's a very well-written one. It comes with a lot of value simply in terms of entertainment of the graphics. It's also a story that both you and your child can enjoy. And the interface is just... oh, it's fantastic. Look at this thing. It's simply one of the best ebooks that we have seen in a long time. It also comes with a lot of different variations, such as mini games, Pokeballs, things like that. All in all, it's simply possibly the best ebook we've ever seen on the iPad, but we are biased because we happen to like the art style. But on top of that, it comes with a unique twist. It's got all of that stuff that we just mentioned, and the price is phenomenal. So with all that in mind, it's probably no surprise that we are in fact going to give the app a 5 out of 5 star rating. That seemed, you probably saw that one coming. Of course, it does come with in-app narration too, by the way. That's just not something we are doing because it makes it easier to hear us. But again, it's a 5 out of 5 for Amelia and the Terror of the Night, which is available for $1.99 on the iPad. And at this point, that is all I have to say about it, so I'm going to go ahead and sign out. But we will see you guys later. Bye.